Hey everybody, what's up?
Twisted Chaos Productions with a new review this time.
Season 1, and a bit of an overview of Fire Force. So this is one of those shows that kind of makes it interesting.
I believe the first season aired in like 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Now, yes. The series is done by David Productions,
Which
most people, two anime I can think of that they've done is a slice of life series by the name of Cells at Work,
that's a newer series.
as well as
It's right on the back of the case.
as well as and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Those are that's David Productions.
Yep.
The creator of the show, Atsushi Okubo, I'm damn well sure I
butchered his name.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Another work he created is Soul Eater.
Yeah.
So, two big powerhouses.
Yeah. So the compliments of this world of the world of Fire Forces, and they had a great calamity about 200 years ago.
Roughly, about 200 years around the time of the before the start of the series.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it.
So
Six.
what is going on here is about centuries ago there was a great calamity.
Okay, it's 250 years ago with the Great Cataclysm.
Yeah. What has plagued from it is what they call spontaneous human combustion.
And we take our series takes place in the solar year 198.
Yeah.
The main one suffering from spontaneous combustions they call infernals.
Yeah, and the people of the Fire Force main duty is to put an eternal to rest.
Infernal to rest. Now, the ways they do that is a bit interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Taking the idiom fighting fire, but with fire literally.
Yeah.
Now, there are two types of this is pyrokinetics, which is an actual word. Two, the second generation that can only control fire that's already there.
Yeah.
While third generation can produce their own type of fire.
These ones pretty interesting.
Well, yes, the third generation. No, I said I may say that they produce their own fire. That doesn't mean
it's
a smart second generation couldn't
control it.
Can't
get over
one up them.
Yeah, and also this isn't like the world things that we have today, like a lot of stuff weapon stuff we use today.
It really looks like a steampunk future.
Yeah, it's kind
quite
of
literally actually a lot of steam.
Yeah, it's kind of
like acid rain at some points.
Yeah, they get like acid rain. Well, I think that's part of since the ecosystem changed due to the catalyst and stuff.
Yeah, there's only a few parts. Most of the map is
flooded, gone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mainland China, thankfully, but it's mostly desert.
Well, now that we've
There's that. So now I want to get into characters.
okay, and right now we're going to focus on focus. We're going to mention at this moment the members of Company 8 are starting with our protagonist Shinra Kusakabe,
Who, nicknamed the Smiling Devil.
Kusakabe. Sorry, Kusakabe.
Mm-hmm. He is a smiling devil.
Yes.
Well, the smiling thing.
It's explained.
It's self-explained in the show. He literally explains it.
Not in a too much of a exposition way.
Yeah.
But
Also,
one thing we're going to focus right now on stuff we're going to if we can think of something that's not plot relevant to a character that we like, we can, whether it be something they do or voice acting, which I'm going to mention here, whether it be Gakuto Kajiwara in the Japanese or Derek Snow in the English.
okay. I was just going to mention that he doesn't wear shoes.
Well, he can't wear shoes.
He has to wear sandals a lot. He literally
Flip-flops, actually.
Yeah, he wears flip-flops. Even then, he can't keep a pair of flip-flops more than a week.
Right. Anything any likable traits with
He's an easygoing,
Kusakabe?
pretty easygoing, pretty laid back,
Okay.
pretty decent.
Now we go into a character that's hard not to like. Akito Obi,
The lieutenant.
Captain.
Oh. Yeah, this is like
the always exercising captain.
We're talking about a guy. Okay, he isn't a pyrokinetic. He's
Yes.
normal
Yes.
and a captain. You find out real early on.
How
This guy's his story.
He something that's it may be somewhat problem, but it's not that we can't talk about it. That he is a former firefighter.
Yeah, he was a hero firefighter at that. He literally. This guy is like, okay, literally in the show they talk about this. The reason why he works out so much is because of his equipment.
Yes.
He is, and when they talk about jacked characters, he has muscle on top of muscle on top of muscle. He makes Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and The Rock all look small. People can say, oh no, he does. He will literally be sitting there talking to you while doing pull-ups or curling weights.
Or balancing weights off his head.
Yeah, he will literally do workout in the middle of a briefing. He also has very strict rules about dealing with the public.
Yes. Now I might be getting him with English voice actor mixed up with him, either him or his lieutenant. But in the Japanese, he's played by Kazuya Nakai, and in the dub, he's played by Jeremy Inman.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
What was it?
Unfortunately, most of his good points or more can be through plot relevant.
Yeah. You find out why he became the captain of Fire Force.
So let's head off to Takeshi Hinowa, Lieutenant.
Ooh.
To be honest, the guy who should be captain.
The one.
Right. I mean, he's the guy that get everyone in line.
Yeah. He's strict, but he cares. He's a good cook.
Focused by Kenichi Suzumura in Japan and Japanese, and Christopher Waycamp in.
Yeah, he is also he's former military.
Yes, along with another character, but we'll get to that one in a minute. Right after this one.
Yeah. So he is former military.
Right.
His lets him to control.
Yeah, he is a second generation pyrokinetic.
Yeah. He's able to control bullets.
But that's what he uses his ability for.
The explosive of the file of
the gunpowder.
Yeah.
You can increase it or decrease it as much as he wants to.
Dude, I hate to get shot by him, especially in a bad mood. He can take a pistol and turn it into a tank.
Now he tends to. He tends to butt heads. Okay, he tends to butt heads with a lot of people.
Yeah.
But a lot of times our next character, Maki Oze.
Maki is a beautiful. I want to say this so that she is a beautiful woman.
Yes.
She's ripped.
She's military trained. Unfortunately,
we'll find
a lot of her points is season 2, but which we aren't covering in this video.
Yeah, you find more about her past and everything in season 2. So we're gonna let that wait till the season 2 video.
Yeah.
Then there is she is like the group's witch.
Yes. She can move around or
she creates
or transforms fire around her.
Yeah, she uses it into these two little spear creatures.
Now we're gonna be skipping one character. That one next. We'll talk about that one last. Let's skip to one who does come in at like episode 2. Yeah, episode 2. Arthur Boyle.
The idiot?
Yeah, the Night King. Well, the self-imposed Night King.
Yeah.
And whether it be Yusuke Kobayashi in Japanese or Eric Vale in the English dub, you can't go wrong with either one of those.
No. The guy is, I'm gonna be honest right off though, he's a blatant idiot.
Yeah.
Who thinks he's smarter and better than the main.
He thinks he's actually King Arthur.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and he's named a sword Excalibur.
Yeah. He's a 3rd gen.
Yes.
Who wields a sword that he basically makes it plasma.
It's a plasma cutter.
Yeah. He doesn't comprehend in his head that unlike his one teammate.
Now, granted, he's
very limited.
His the strength of his blade matters on
the matter of his delusion.
Right.
His delusional state. If he's at maximum delusion, yeah, it's powerful as all as you would expect from a sword named Excalibur. But if he is literally stuck in reality, he's got nothing.
Now now we actually go into outside of the main character, probably the most important member of Company 8. Arguably, anyway. Iris.
The sister.
Yes. Well,
we don't mean as his, like the character's sister herself. Sibling. We mean as in the form of a chus, a nun,
Yes.
or a sister.
Yes.
You see, because this is where, when they do a vest ceremony, they have to say a prayer. And she is the one who mainly says them.
Right.
To put them at rest.
Right. MAO stands for something in Japanese, but also Alexis Tipton in the English dub.
This is one of those characters that she's pretty much...
Well, that smile needs to be protected at all times.
Yeah. She's also one of the
goes through some, even in the first season.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all for characters we'll discuss. We don't need. I don't think we need to stay much on animation because
it's newer.
Also it's David Productions.
Yeah.
They don't skimp out on a show.
No. So yeah, there's that.
Music. While we can't too much into the soundtrack of the show itself, we can at least discuss some points like the
2 OPs.
Yes.
Part 1 OP was good.
Yeah.
Part 2's is better. The song title is Mayday.
For the second one.
Yeah.
While the first one's Inferno.
So both of them do kind of like go with this whole safety thing. Mayday was sung by Crystal.
Hold on, I got it. Well, first OP Inferno was performed by Miss Green Apple.
Uh-huh.
While the second OP was Mayday by Cold Rain featuring Rio from Crystal Lake.
Yeah. I would suggest looking them up.
Now, one thing that which is both relevant to the show itself, but also not. I do want to make one comment on that, and people who were watching it when it first came through. Unfortunately, the first few episodes aired around the timing of the of an actual Austin attack.
Yeah.
So some parts had to be censored for the broadcast.
Yeah. So they did have some stuff happen when it happened. It came out.
And so it's really the only thing that was really censored was the fact that an episode was pushed back a week.
Yeah.
And some parts of the first ED was blanked out. But that's really the important things, which was completely understandable. I can understand some people not being too happy with them keeping it as is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. Enjoyment wise, I mean, it is a good show.
Right.
You can find
other points that are not so good. Yeah. Are we gonna get to them in this video? No. Because this is the review of season 1.
Yep.
Well, actually, there's not on season 2 either. But, yeah. So, where can they go to? Where can they find it?
Well, it is on Crunchyroll.
Yes. You can also find it in both sub and dub on Funimation's website
and the streaming app.
Yes. I'm tentative on saying Hulu in this specific video, but I don't know.
Like we said in the past, if
However,
you find somewhere legally, can stream it.
I know.
Leave it name down in the comments.
And actually, it was one of the. I think it was one of the first dozen shows to come back when they aired on TV here in the U.S. on Toonami.
I remember.
That's what I said. Dozen. One of the first dozen. But so what's your overall rating for season 1?
I'm gonna give it a solid 4. People.
Okay.
While yes, it's a good new show, and it is an interesting concept, especially when you bring in a bit of futuristic combined with
a lot of steampunk.
Yeah, futuristic steampunk, a bit of religion, and action based. Because you don't get a lot of that, and it's a bit of a mystery.
Yes, there is a big mystery, and that's also explained. I'm actually going to agree with you here at 4 as well.
Yeah. I mean, overall, though, the music's good. It's overall great. So
when the animation kicks up, it slaps.
Yeah. Or rather, when it kicks up, it really does kick.
Thank you for taking my joke and making it worse.
I actually made it better considering the main character.
That's why. Well, that's about it for our first overview
of Fire.
Of Fire Force. So, I think it's time to sign off.
Alright, well, folks, keep it twisted.
And let the chaos reign.
See ya!